So you are moving to Chicago. Congratulations! Pack your coats, your dreams, and leave your weather expectations at the door. This city doesn't just offer a change of address, it offers a full-on personality transplant by ice storm. People will tell you Chicago is just like New York, but nicer, or like the Midwest, but spicy. Those people are kind of right. But they forgot to mention that Chicago is also the kind of place where you can experience 4 seasons in one day, lose your favorite toe to frostbite, and pay $18 for a craft cocktail that tastes like regret and rosemary. Let's dive into the real culture shocks that await you in the Windy City. The weather will gaslight you. Chicago weather is not your friend. It does not care about your plans, your outfit, or your belief in spring. On any given day, you might wake up to snow, walk through a thunderstorm by lunch, and grill burgers in the sun by dinner. It's like Mother Nature here has attention deficit hyperactivity disorder and a twisted sense of humor. Winter? Oh honey, winter is a gentle word. Chicago's winter is a seasonal horror movie. The air hurts your face. Your tears freeze. You'll walk outside and question every decision that led you here, including the one to be born. Summer is better until it's not. One day you're on a boat party on Lake Michigan, feeling like Jay-Z. The next, you're clinging to an air conditioner like it's your last hope. The humidity is like living in someone's mouth. And let's not even pretend spring and fall exist. They are just transitional hallucinations. The CTA is both your savior and emotional torturer. Welcome to public transportation, or as Chicagoans call it, the CTTA. The L train system is iconic, reliable-ish, and offers the kind of anthropological experience usually reserved for National Geographic. There's a special bond formed on the Red Line at 2 a.m. when someone's loudly breakdancing, while a woman lectures her cat over FaceTime. It's weird. It's beautiful. It's Chicago. You'll quickly learn how to identify train lines by color and smell. You'll memorize the CTTA app and learn which stations are likely to feature an incidental interpretive dance or impromptu therapy session with a stranger. But hey, it works. It's cheap, mostly on time, and way better than playing Find the Parking Space on the north side during snow season. Housing. You are either in a castle or a closet. The good news? Chicago is cheaper than New York, Los Angeles, and San Francisco. The bad news? That does not mean it's cheap. It's just Midwestern expensive, like Trader Joe's with attitude. You can find the lovely one-bedroom in a decent neighborhood for around $1,800. Want to live in the West Loop, River North, or anything ending in Ville? Hope you have got a remote tech job and a second mortgage on your soul. Want to buy? Average homes hover around $355,000. But that gets you space, charm, and occasionally a haunted basement. Property taxes are spicy, but at least you are not paying $3,000 a month to live in a New York shoebox with 4 roommates and a sink that cries. And if you are really smart, you'll move in with a Midwesterner whose grandma left them a gray stone. They'll feed you, house you, and make you a casserole when it snows. Welcome to the neighborhood. We just raised your rent. Neighborhoods like Old Fourth Ward, Summerhill, and Edgewood have gone from chill and charming to $18 avocado toast levels of trendy. If your rent does not spike, it's only because you've already been priced out. City officials, in their infinite optimism, have promised to build 20,000 units of affordable housing. So far, about 10,000 are in progress, which is like saying, I promised I'd make dinner, but I have started defrosting the chicken. Better than nothing, but far from ready. So unless you want to share a studio with 3 roommates and a cat that is not yours, you might need to explore outside the perimeter where housing is cheaper. But your commute might require a survival kit. Jobs and the economy. If Atlanta were a person, it would have 3 LinkedIn profiles and still find time to start a podcast. The city's job market is booming. And it's not just in the film industry though, yes. Someone is probably filming a Marvel movie outside your window right now. Healthcare, logistics, fintech, and good old-fashioned tech are all booming here. In fact, Atlanta is now the top US city for data center expansion, which is nerd speak for Facebook and Google moved in and took all the good parking. Data centers mean jobs, but they also mean huge energy bills, and residents are starting to ask, hey, is all this sustainable? The city council has even had to slow down new data center permits because some neighborhoods are turning into mini Silicon Valleys just with more barbecue. Still, if you are hustling, Atlanta will welcome you with open arms. Just be prepared to hustle and side hustle. The weather. Atlanta has 4 seasons: warm, hot, surface of the sun, and surprise ice storm. Summers here don't play around, they show up early, stay late, and sweat all over your good clothes. July and August are particularly disrespectful, with humidity levels that could turn a fresh blowout into a sad puffball in 30 seconds. Winters are mild, but don't get cocky. Once every few years, a snowflake will fall, and the entire city will shut down like it's the apocalypse. Schools close, grocery stores are ransacked, and everyone collectively forgets how to drive. It's adorable, terrifying, and somehow charming, just like the city itself. Spring and fall offer brief moments of bliss, blooming dogwoods, cool evenings, and a break from frizz-inducing humidity. Enjoy it while it lasts. Your sinuses will not. This city has flavor, honey. If culture is your thing, Atlanta has more than you can handle. This city raised Outkast, Ludacris, and Donald Glover. It's where civil rights history meets indie film shoots and trap music concerts. Whether you want to tour the High Museum or vibe at a backyard poetry slam, ATL is always serving something spicy, sometimes literally. The food scene is unmatched. Sure, you've got your Southern staples, fried chicken that could raise the dead and biscuits that should be illegal, but Atlanta's food is international, experimental, and unapologetically delicious. Want Vietnamese Cuban fusion from a truck parked behind a tire shop? Done. Nigerian suya tacos? Also done. Sunday brunch here is basically a sport, and if you don't spend $60 on bottomless mimosas and crab cakes, are you even local? And don't forget the festivals. Between Music Midtown, the Atlanta Jazz Festival, and the Peachtree Road Race, there's always a reason to be out, sweating through your outfit and loving every second. Recycling and data centers. So you're an eco-warrior who recycles religiously? First of all, good for you. Second of all, prepare to be disappointed. Atlanta's recycling system is, let's call it, aspirational. Multi-unit buildings often don't provide bins, and in some neighborhoods, only 15 to 25% of residents recycle properly. And if you are trying to recycle glass, congratulations, it's going to the landfill anyway. Meanwhile, data centers are sprouting up faster than microbreweries, bringing jobs and noise and questions about how much electricity one city really needs. It's a tech boom with an environmental twist. So yes, you can stream Netflix faster, just maybe don't water your lawn during peak hours. Choosing a neighborhood. Atlanta is a city of neighborhoods, each with its own personality and unofficial dress code. Buckhead is for the flashy crowd who brunch in designer sneakers. Midtown is artsy and walkable, perfect for creative types who own 14 tote bags. Old Fourth Ward is where gentrification met hipsters and said, let's build a brewery. West End and West Midtown are up and coming, which is code for still affordable, but not for long. If you're seeking suburban bliss, places like Decatur, Sandy Springs, and Alpharetta offer more space, better schools, and enough traffic to make you nostalgic for your city commute. Wherever you land, one thing is guaranteed: there will be a Peachtree Street nearby, and it will not be the one you need. If you learned something new, laughed even once, or now fear deep dish pizza in a loving way, go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe. Drop a comment below what shocked you the most when you moved to a new city, or if you're a Chicago local, what would you warn newbies about first? Be nice, or at least be Chicago nice.